Let's do a quick comparison between the phones which we have seen earlier from Gionee. So we have seen the Gionee Elife E7, which was the last phone in this particular series, and this phone has performed pretty good, especially the kind of hardware they have given in this one. It is a pretty rock solid phone. But in terms of the overall look and feel and the premiumness, it is not that great. It is made of a plastic all around, which is again okay, but it does not look that premium considering this is a pretty good phone as compared to the Gionee E8, which is definitely much more premium looking as compared to Elife E7. And as you can see, we do not have metal frame on the E7, whereas we do have metal frame on the E8, which is the major difference. The display size has also been increased, so E8 is definitely bigger in terms of the display size, which is 6-inch as compared to 5-inch E7 which we have with us. Build quality is also better over there. It is slightly a heavier phone, but it has got more features, which includes NFC, which includes fingerprint as well, whereas we do not have these features over there on the E7. So E8 is definitely a better upgrade considering E7, which was there in the market earlier, but now you should definitely go for E8 in case you compare these two. Let's talk about the other phone which we have seen some time back. This was launched some time back in Goa, and this is the Gionee S7, which is a style series phone from Gionee, whereas the E series phones are actually better performer, so they are good in terms of the overall day-to-day usage and performance, whereas these phones are actually much more stylish. They actually come close to each other because of the metal frame which is there on the edges on the S7, and there is a metal frame on the E8 as well, so this way they actually come closer. But in terms of the design, they are fairly different. This is a pretty flat phone which has glass at the back and at the front. Over here we have glass at the front, and at the back we have plastic, and this is a curvy phone actually as compared to this slim S7, which is definitely the slim series phones, and this is actually a phone designed for better performance, better results, I would say, in day-to-day usage as compared to this one. So in terms of the stylish form factor, definitely S7 is better, but in terms of the overall performance score and the stylish thing together, E8 is definitely a good competitor now, and it is definitely better than this one because the E8 has got a bigger display as compared to 5.2 in display over there. This is 6-inch display. The thickness is something which is slightly more, but it is a curvy phone with a matte finish plastic back cover, which not only is good in terms of the quality but also feels very good and go with the color scheme of the phone, and you can actually grip the phone easily in your hand when you have this kind of plastic as compared to the glossy back on which you will get a lot of fingerprints and scratches over time, which will not happen over here on the Gionee E8. So in terms of the overall style, form factor and performance, Gionee E8 definitely wins in comparison to the S7, and if you compare it with the Elife E7, then Gionee E8 still wins because it has bigger display, fingerprint sensor, better hardware, and the overall form factor of the phone is again better. The build quality is something which is good over there on E8, and the overall look and feel is quite premium on E8 compared to E7, or even if you compare it with the S7 as well. So this is all we have as far as the quick comparison in between these three phones. Definitely hardware is different, but the overall look and feel, why if you want to rate, then this is going to be on the first position, S7 is going to be on the third position, and E7 is going to be on the third position. So first, second and third, this is how I would like to rate them in terms of the overall design and look and feel.